All right, guys, what I'm doing is the follow-up video to my project 930. And all that was trying to get Mossberg 930 super functional and set up to what I like, all right, and how I'm going to use it. On the last video, I had a lot of stuff still in the mail coming. I talked about what I wanted to do, and this is kind of set up, finalized, you could say. I don't have any changes I want to make or anything in mind I want to do at this point. I got the sling on there. I got the QD mount drilled and tapped into the stock. I got the red dot. I got the placards for the ammo, the Velcro on there. I've got the Mesa Tactical magazine clamp, which allows me the QD point for my sling, a place to mount a piece of rail for my light. I went with an old Surefire. They're kind of bomb proof. I think it'd be great for the shotgun. You know, it's gonna have a lot more concussion and stuff than your AR. So I put a more, what I think is a robust flashlight on there. All right, I got the pressure pad, old school piece of Velcro taped right on there. Works great. Couple pieces of rubber band to manage the cable here. I have not had an issue with the heat on the shotgun here messing with the rubber band, so that's not a problem yet. Could be later, I don't know. Got the backup pressure switch right there if there is an issue with that, right? So you can still turn it on, off, good to go. And it works real well. It's very, I set it up as ergonomic as I could, you know, for somebody who shoots mostly AR style rifle. And that was my goal. At first, I didn't have the backup sights on here, but then I'm like, well, let's go put them on there because it's going to be perfect co-witness. So I ended up liking it better on there. Is it necessary? No, but I think it's not holding me back from anything. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that on there. As far as zeroing this goes, that's going to depend a lot on what type of ammo I'm going to be running through it. If you're doing something like this, you might want to zero on slugs, or you might want to pattern on a buckshot or something like that. That's going to be very user dependent, I believe. So what I did is I got it as zeroed as I could, 25 yards with some slugs. And I'm more than happy with it. And with everything else I'm using, it's shooting quite good. So far, everything's set up real good. I like it. Do I got any complaints? Yeah, sure. The Mesa Tactical stuff is super expensive for what it is, I think. I mean, it works real well. And there's not a lot of other options out there, and that's why I went with it. And I don't like that you got to buy a piece of proprietary rail to fit onto the Mesa Tactical clamp. So you got to buy their rail to fit their clamp, which I thought was a little weird. I thought rails were just pretty universal items, but it's not. It's like, it's a 2-inch piece. So anyway, not a big deal. It's done. And it got me where I wanted to be with it. So 2 things on the light. I can only see 2 scenarios for myself. That's something like outside the home predator type thing, animals maybe, messing with the chickens or something like that. I'm going to want good ID, good flood light, and maybe throw from this. That's what I'm going to be expecting from it. And then you got the inside the home type burglar home defense scenario right there. And you're going to want a different type of light. I think this one will do both real well. Like I said, it's going to be a good robust light. So I'm going to see how it works with the light tonight and put about 100 rounds or something through it. And, you know, we'll take it from there.